I'm going to share with you today on how the value-based pricing model can work. There should only really be one pricing model, in my opinion, a formulaic one. If you look at all corporations, they price the same exact way, and it's not cost-based plus, it's not value-based pricing, it's not dynamic pricing, it's not competitive pricing, although that plays a little bit of a role in it, but it doesn't play a role as much as you would think. Today, I'm going to break the myth on value-based pricing because all of those strategies I just talked about is guesswork. You're guessing the price. If I'm pricing like a competitor, that's a guess because my competition may or may not have the same expenses I do. Probably not, right? So why should I charge the same amount that they do just because other people will buy it? What if I'm losing money? It doesn't make sense. So let me put an end to all of this type of pricing, but value-based pricing is what do you think your value is worth? And that's what you charge. And you see this a lot. And it's not always in the benefit of the consumer. You see it many, many times where people will start to get popular and they double their price or their price tripled or they used to charge 400 and now they charge 4,000. And it's all of that's great. If you can get it and you provide value, fantastic. Because there's also on the other end of that spectrum a lot of people that don't charge enough. And so value-based pricing is a good place to start if your pricing strategy sucked to begin with. But before we get into it, hey, please subscribe to my channel, like this video. I promise to bring you more stuff. I talk about pricing so much because it's the foundation that we build off of. And if we don't have a solid pricing foundation, we don't know if we're profitable or not. And most people that are doing really good do it because they're churning a lot, meaning they're having a lot of sales come in. And because they do, they see a lot of numbers in their bank account. It doesn't mean that you're a profitable business. Following that strategy almost put me under. And so let me show you a way that value-based pricing can work. There's three things you need to do with any pricing. You need to have a formula, but you need to know, what do I spend money on? Every single thing you spend money on, those are expenses. You never go to a CEO and say, hey, we didn't have enough this month. We need 50 bucks out of your pay for the electric bill or for the internet or whatever. The CEO would kick you out of their office. It's all based on a formulaic way. That's why they can pay those CEOs that big money, because they have a formula and a strategy that works. And yeah, we can argue all day that they don't pay the employee enough and da 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 da. But the employees are paid enough where they keep coming back even though they're not happy. So there's a formula that works. And the formula is you got to cover all your expenses. You got to pay you in a small business what you're worth, what you deserve, what you require, any of the above or all of the above. But you have to pay that. You can't wait until there's to see what's left. That's not a profitable business. So you cover expenses, you pay you what you're worth, and then at the end, there has to be a profit. It's ideal if it's a specific number, a percent, 10%, 15%, 20%, 25%, whatever it is, it should be a specific number. Because then every single sale pays part of the expenses, part of your salary, part of your income, and it has that amount of profit attached to it every single time. If it's 25% and you sell it for $1, 25 cents out of that dollar should be going into profit, and 75% should be covering expenses and your pay. If it's not, you need a formula. Value-based pricing says charge what you're worth. Some people don't know. So they're charging too little. And some people think that they're a lot better than they are and they charge a whole lot. And there's some people that charge a whole lot that are worth it. But the way that you can get value-based pricing is you make sure you cover all your expenses, make sure that you're adding a specific profit at the end, a percent. If you do that and you value-based what you're worth, then that's how value-based pricing can work. If you just do it and say, I'm going to charge X amount because I'm more popular now, more people are buying, da, 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 and you don't know if you're covering all your expenses or not, you don't know exactly what you're making, you don't know exactly what profit percentage you're doing. So quit guessing. It's like it's time to end the guess and it's time to price properly. Because when you price properly, you know exactly what to charge. You know exactly how many people you need to work with to make it all work. And anything above that number of people that you work with is frosting on the cake. It's additional profit, it's additional income, and it's more money in the bank. That's the right way to price. So end guesswork, use value-based pricing the right way. Cover your expenses, add that percentage of profit, and then value base your income, not the whole price. I hope this helped. Again, I appreciate your subscription, your likes, and everything else. Thank you so much.